Her name is Angela Cheng. She is joining us now from home. And you were just telling me during commercial break, this is the first time you've actually had to dress up a los bit, Angela. How's it feel?
Honestly, I feel very fancy.
Well, you look fancy, and we're so glad you're joining us today. Lucky Grandma, we're going to learn more about the film in just a moment, but let's talk about how someone like yourself, how do you go from Sugarland to working on the big screen? It's really exciting.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I basically went to film school in 2002, and I'd always wanted to make movies. I'd always dreamed about it, and I just kind of made my way in, moved to New York to try to make indie films, and here I am.
And here you are. Okay, so let's chat a little bit more about your history. Went to Clements High School, and you used to perform Chinese stand-up comedy as a child here in Houston.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Because that seems like, I mean, stand-up is an exceptionally difficult skill. So how did you start doing that as a kid?
Yeah, so that was actually, it was Mandarin Chinese stand-up comedy, so everything was in Mandarin. I started performing when I was 5, and it was actually my mom's idea. She's kind of a stage mom, and wanted me to be able to speak fluent Chinese and English on stage, and so she wrote the scripts. She would book me, and our audience was the kind of burgeoning Taiwanese immigrant community. And so I think it was enormous comfort for them to see a little kid on stage be able to speak English with like a Texas twang, and be able to break back and forth from like Texas twang to Mandarin Chinese. So I'm not sure it was all that funny, but I think it was really entertaining because I was like a little kid.
And this led you to create a short film called 10 and 2 about a Chinese-American housewife who essentially she learned how to drive so she could leave her husband.
Yeah, I mean, I think it wasn't totally it wasn't like a one-to-one connection from Mandarin Chinese stand-up comedy to the short film, but I grew up in a really tight-knit Chinese community, and you know, so much of my storytelling comes from that Chinese community, and this short film was really based on a story of an auntie who had learned that her husband was cheating on her and then figured out how to drive so that she could actually confront him with it. So yeah.
Telling real stories about real people seems to be something that you have such a knack for. And we've said so many times here on the show, it's a popular saying that truth is stranger than fiction, right? That what happens in our lives becomes such inspiration for the art world. So talk to us about how Lucky Grandma unfolded, and tell us a little bit about this story. I haven't seen the film yet. I can't wait, but I understand it's about a chain-smoking grandma.
Yeah, so Lucky Grandma is about an 80-year-old ornery, superstitious grandma who lives in Chinatown, Manhattan. And she's told by the fortune teller that she has like a lucky day ahead of her, and that she should really keep her eyes open. So she goes to, so taking advantage of this lucky day, she goes to the casino, she gambles, and spoiler alert, she sort of loses all the money. But then she finds a bag of money on the bus ride home and realizes that this must be her lucky day. But then lo and behold, she takes the money home, and the next day she is visited by the local Chinese mafia. So yeah, it's a dark comedy.
Oh, wow. Surprise, the mafia's at the front door. That's and let's talk a little bit about how the film's success, I mean, really sort of blew up. 96% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. That is huge. The film has also been recently named one of the best films of 2020 by Vulture and IndieWire magazine. Those are pretty major kudos. How does that feel?
It feels great. I mean, we're really, really proud. We weren't sure what to expect because of COVID, but there's been such a community of independent theaters that really wanted to still keep watching movies alive. And so Lucky Grandma is part of the virtual cinemas release during these like unprecedented times. And people have been able to enjoy watching the movie in the comforts of their living room. And so we count ourselves as very lucky, but also very proud that it's finally out there for the audience to see.
Yeah, and we can pre-order the movie right now on iTunes. It premieres next month, August 4th. And one thing I think is really cool that you're doing, part of the proceeds from the film will go to support some of these art house movie theaters who have really, really been struggling during COVID.
Yes, that's right. So you can actually watch virtually right now if you go to a place like Alamo Drafthouse on demand and search for Lucky Grandma. You can actually rent the movie right now, and those proceeds does help places, art house cinemas like Alamo Drafthouse. And then on iTunes, if you pre-order right now, those proceeds actually go to help an organization called Welcome to Chinatown, which supports Chinatown in New York City because it was hit especially hard by COVID.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it's so many of my friends have been posting things on their social media pages just about the ridiculously unfair backlash that the Chinese and Asian American community have been experiencing during COVID. But you know what? There are a lot more good people in the world than there are horrible. I try to focus on that. We're almost out of time, just about 30 seconds left. But I understand in addition to working on podcasts for TED Talks and short films, you're developing a screenplay about real estate in Houston.
That's actually just one of the projects that I'm working on, but my dad is an architect and who's been working in Houston for years, and so I have a particular interest in real estate and property development. I think that doesn't sound that sexy for a screenplay, but it is about a con artist. So.
Okay, we're looking forward to seeing that. Angela, thank you so much for your time. Again, the film is called Lucky Grandma. You can find it online, and again, you can pre-order for iTunes for an August 4th release. Angela Cheng, thanks so much.
Thanks, Derek.
We will be right back with more Houston Life.